What's up, everyone? We've got a very, very exciting video to talk about today because big news, we've hit 1,000 subscribers, which is totally crazy. I mean, I'm so appreciative, but I'm so happy. I feel like I've just won the HOH competition. It is excellent. So, do you know what? Let's groove. But as you can tell, I am very happy, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much for all the support you've all given me so far. And you know what? Here's to the next 1,000. We're going to make it to 2K, and the fun ain't going to stop. So we're going to keep steamrolling, and yeah, I'm just so thankful for that. So we'll dive right into what we're going to talk about today. So my thoughts were, because 1K is a very special number on YouTube to hit, I thought let's talk about something special, which is winning Big Brother. So we're going to talk about the winners who are supposedly coming back for Big Brother 22. So we'll talk about, the ones who are, supposedly confirmed, as well as the ones who are definitely not going back in. And we might interweave a couple of the winners that I want to go back in. So we're just going to be all over the shop today talking about winners. But I'm looking forward to it, so we'll dive right in. Okay, so the first winner I'm going to talk about now, this person is definitely not going back in. I would put money on the fact that this person isn't going to go back in. I'm sure a lot of us would want him to go back in, but it's just not going to happen. And that is Dr. Wilker, the winner of Big Brother 2. Now, I think he's an incredible player. He's so entertaining. And come on, it's Dr. Will. I mean, he would be an excellent All-Star. He played in All-Stars 1, and having him in All-Stars 2 would be excellent. But guys, I just don't think it's going to happen. But I just wanted to get that out there. That is my #1 hope. And I don't think it's going to happen, but it would have been great. But it's nice to dream, isn't it? So let's just put that in. Let's put that beside. But I don't think Dr. Will's going to be playing. However, I would have loved him to. I think he's great. Now, the winner with the most evidence stacked against them to be going into Big Brother 22 is hands down Josh Martinez, the winner of Big Brother 19. So I do believe that Josh will be going in. He has. There's been rumours going around that he's been calling everyone and asking them for an alliance. I think that's definitely just a pre-game tactic of Josh's. He's making sure that he's got all angles covered before he goes in the house to ensure that he's not the first person evicted. Because let's be honest, if Josh didn't have alliances, people would probably just find him quite annoying and want to nominate him and get him out straight away, because not only he's got this big reputation as a winner, he's also got a huge personality. And who doesn't on Big Brother, really? I mean, there's a couple you could name there, but I mean, if you get on Big Brother, you've likely got a big personality, and Josh has got the big personality as well as the wins. That's the big reputation. So yes, I do believe we'll be seeing Josh, and I think he's definitely hard pre-gaming. He's really just trying to consolidate a hard position in the game, in which he's in a good position with everyone, and making sure that he makes it far in the game. The next winner we're going to talk about is Andy, the winner of Big Brother 15. Now, Andy is, I would also put money on this. I don't think Andy's going in the house. I really don't. Now, Andy has openly said that CBS has pretty much shunned him and had nothing to do with him since Big Brother. And he also claims that he is just as good a player as Derek, Dr. Will, and Dan. Now, I don't know what everyone thinks of that. You can have your own opinion on that, but personally, I don't think Andy's up there with Dr. Will. Come on, I mean, I can't even keep a straight face whilst I say that. Andy is nowhere near as good a player as Dr. Will. Yes, he's a good player, he won the game, but nowhere near as good as Dr. Will, Derek and Dan. So, I don't think we're going to be seeing Andy this season, and, his claims must be right, that CBS has not contacted him, and they haven't really sort of associated themselves with Andy since his win on Big Brother. But for me, Dr. Will, Derek and Dan are they're just miles better players than Andy. So I really don't think we'll be seeing him. That's my verdict on that. But Andy has actually claimed himself on Twitter that he has not been contacted for Big Brother 22 All-Stars. The most recent winner we're going to see in Big Brother 22 is going to be the winner of Big Brother 20, and that's Casey. So, the reason I've said the most recent is because I'm pretty convinced that we're not going to see Mickey. I established that in my last video, so if you want to check that out, you can, but I'm not going to touch on that for now. It's just I don't think we're going to see Mickey. But Casey, on the other hand, I do think we're going to see. She has gone to Miami, and she's hanging out with Josh. And, they could just be chilling, because they were both on the challenge together, and they could just be hanging out. However, to travel to the other side of the coast, the other side of the country, in the middle of a pandemic, I really don't think you'd be doing that unless there was $500,000 at stake. So I do think they are definitely pre-gaming, and they've got a tight alliance already, so they can head into the house and have good positions as winners. So the winners are definitely going to have to stick together, or they're just going to get picked off by all the non-winners, because they're definitely going to be outnumbered. So Casey and Josh are definitely doing the right thing by pre-gaming, and they're going to have each other's backs if they want to stand a chance in this game. So I do genuinely think that both of them have a pre-game alliance going on, and I think we're going to see them both on Big Brother 22. Now, there's someone who I'm pretty unsure if we're going to see this season, and this is Ian Terry, the winner of Big Brother 14. So I saw the other day that on a US Weekly article that CBS had reached out to Ian, but we don't know for sure if he's actually said yes or if he said no. So I also saw on Evil Dick's Twitter, the winner of Big Brother 8, he said that he'd been on the phone to Ian, he had a chat with him, and apparently Ian isn't going in. But again, that's probably what you tell someone if you don't want them to know that you're going in the house. So it could be up in the air. So I don't know if we're going to see Ian. It would be interesting to see him because he's only a one-time player, so it'd be nice to see him again. But yeah, I mean, the speculation continues for Ian because no rumours had been going around about him. Then all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere. So I don't know if we're going to see Ian, but it's pretty exciting to think that he could be coming back. But only time will tell if Ian's going to be on Big Brother 22. Next up, I think a winner we're definitely going to see on Big Brother 22, it's Derek, the winner of Big Brother 16. Now, Derek is considered one of the best winners of all time, one of the best strategic players, and to see him come back, in my opinion, would be an absolute pleasure. I would be very excited, and I think, if we can't get someone like Dr. Will, at least let's try and get someone like Derek, and I think, it's a great lock if we see Derek this season. And there has been reports of some pre-gaming with Derek, and I'll get onto that in a second, but Derek has supposedly created a pre-game alliance with someone who is also seen as an incredible Big Brother player. So you might have seen me talking about it in my previous videos, but I'll touch on it again as we move on to the next house guest. So supposedly, this other strategic mastermind that is going to be in an alliance with Derek is Dan, the winner of Big Brother 10, and he also was the runner-up on Big Brother 14, just behind Ian. So if Ian goes in, Dan's probably going to want to avenge himself and make sure that he outdoes Ian this time. So that's going to be exciting to see if both of them are in. But Derek and Dan together in an alliance, I mean, that is a power alliance. So I genuinely think it could go two ways with them. I think either they'll go out really, really early if they're together, or they could they could make it really, really far because they're such incredible players. But Derek and Dan are supposed to be definitely playing this season, which is super exciting because, as I say, if we can't get Dr. Will, at least we've got Dan and Derek, who are considered some great strategic players. So I'm very, very excited to see the pair of them in Big Brother 22. As for the rest of the winners in the history of the show, I don't really think we'll be seeing any of the others. I think Mickey, I touched on in my last video, I just think it would be such a bad call on CBS if they decided to put him in, especially with the Black Lives Matter movement happening at the moment. It would just be outrageous for them to put him in the house, so I would totally not be on board with that, and I wouldn't want to see Mickey on this season. And then if we go just back through the years into the archives, Mike Boogie's in a massive scandal at the moment, so involving him threatening Dr. Will and all sorts of things, so I don't think we'll see him either. I'll pick another random one. Lisa, the winner of Big Brother 3, she was a contender for All Stars 1, didn't make it in, so I think she probably wouldn't be in All Stars 2. June Song, the winner of Big Brother 4, she's interesting because she's been teasing on Twitter that she could be going in, but I totally think she's just trolling everyone. She's winding everyone up, and I don't think we'll see her. But I could go on all day about the winners, but I honestly don't think we're going to be seeing any more than the ones that I've mentioned that are definitely going in. And as for ones who could potentially be going in, I think Ian Terry is the only one on top of those four who could potentially be going in, and I still don't think he will. But I think the four that are definitely going in are going to be Josh, Casey, Derek and Dan. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because next stop is 2K. We've done 1K, but we're getting to 2K next, so hit that subscribe button. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Tom__Vasey, and you can get me on Twitter at TV Talks with Tom. Now, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, do all of that stuff. I really, really appreciate it. I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.